Over the next 2 nights, Checkpoint will reveal how much WINZ is spending on emergency and temporary accommodation. Tomorrow night, the overall figure in just one establishment. Tonight, the extraordinary cost of a room in another establishment. The Allenby Park Hotel in Papatoetoe has an undisclosed number of WINZ clients currently staying there. Their online rate for a basic one-bedroom family unit is $249. That's for tonight. But Checkpoint has a written quote prepared for a family put there by WINZ, which is $330. And the WINZ clients in some cases are staying for weeks. Remember, that's a nightly rate. One of the WINZ clients is Tuaini Murray. We first met her, her husband and their son at a motel in Takanini in May. That was when we revealed that WINZ was paying up to $1,400 a week for people to stay in basic motels, money they had to repay. Since then, Tuaini has looked at dozens of properties, but she's a beneficiary. Her son is permanently in a wheelchair, and she's found it impossible to find a private house. They moved to Mandurewa Marae a few months ago to stay in their emergency accommodation, but that ended early last month. Now they are back in a WINZ motel.
As far as how we're going, we're not doing the greatest. We're still homeless and we're still struggling to find somewhere to live.
How much a week are you paying to be here?
We're paying $2,310 to stay in this motel, yeah.
A week?
A week, yep.
And for people listening, can you describe the place?
It is actually better than what we were in. It's the best one that has been able to accommodate our boy, Kaya. He's in the wheelchair, but it's still not somewhere we can call home.
$2,300 a week for this place. Do you have a laundry for that?
No, you have to pay for your laundry, $4 a wash and $4 for half an hour to dry it.
You're joking, for $2,300 a week you don't get a laundry?
Yeah, that's not inclusive.
So you pay $2,300 a week for a place that has 2 beds in the small living area, a separate bedroom, an incredibly basic bathroom, an incredibly basic kitchen. Tuaini, can you show me the kitchen you get for $2,300 a week or over $300 a night? Yeah, this is it.
This is it. This is the oven, the fan, the aircon doesn't go, the fan doesn't go. We currently can't cook inside it, and we can only use a stovetop.
So the oven doesn't. So is the fan working?
Well, there's no buttons up here to turn it on, and only the stovetop works. The inside grill and the bake doesn't go. And we have a microwave.
And does the microwave work? The
microwave works, yes. But that's it, microwave, jug, sink, and an oven that doesn't work.
What do you think of this situation?
It's really taken us back. We can't really carry on doing this. It's really hard. We've been doing it for such a long time that we need some help. Someone to help us. What
do you need?
We need to be in a home, a flat home, not necessarily an disability accessible house, just a flat house that our boy can get into. He is fully funded for modifications, but yeah, if the house needs to be done, but we just really need a flat house. Just a standalone house for him to get into, no steps. Just something really basic.
So a rental property, obviously one that you could move into and call home, would be wonderful for you.
That'd be a great Christmas gift, yeah. It'd be beautiful.
So I first met you at that motel in Takanini, which you were paying, what, $1,400 a week for, or somewhere in that ballpark, right? Since then, what's happened?
Since then, we moved on and went to the Mandurewa Marae, and we're part of the Whakapikiora program. That was a great initiative. I loved it because it was helping us. I thought it would help us, but we still left there homeless and in the same situation, motel, living weekly, week to week. And struggling, yeah.
And to get the $2,300 a week from WINZ, who are paying for this, what do you have to do?
We have to meet our obligations, which are to go online or go to the actual rental property shops and get rental listings, apply for the to view the house, and then go to the viewings and show proof that we have been to the viewings, and then take all that back to Work and Income so that they will extend our stay, so it shows we have been looking for our own houses.
So when you say extend your stay, does that mean that you are here on a week-by-week basis? Your stay may be discontinued at some stage?
Yes, that's correct. We're at the mercy of WINZ, actually, the government.
And what happens if your stay is discontinued? Where would you go then?
I wouldn't have a clue where we would go. We have nowhere to go. This is the only place we can go, really.
What would you like to say to the new Prime Minister, Bill English, about your situation?
I would like to say that we would like some help, please, because we've been doing this for a long time. And we can't keep doing this to my son. He needs to be housed. We need to be housed. Yeah. We just really need some help.
Tueni Murray. We spoke to the Office of the Minister of Social Development, Anne Tolley, asking for comment. She referred us to the Minister of Social Housing, Paula Bennett. Mrs Bennett's office said this was an operational matter. They referred us to the Ministry. The Ministry asked for privacy waivers, which we have supplied. We are awaiting a response. I asked the L&B Park Hotel how they can justify charging $2,300 a week for such basic accommodation without even laundry usage thrown in. The manager told me it charges WINZ customers a premium because they smoke and cause damage to the property. I certainly saw no damage caused by Tueni. I got back to the office from doing that interview with Tueni just before 3 o'clock this afternoon. A few minutes later, she called me to say the manager had served her with an eviction notice and she and the family must now leave by Thursday. The hotel says this is just a coincidence, but that is despite a written quote which we have, which extended accommodation for another week and said the family could stay there until the 22nd of December. We are still working on this, and we will have more on this issue on Checkpoint tomorrow night. After visiting L&B Park, we thought we would look into what else you could get in Auckland for $2,300 a week. There were only 10 properties in the city listed on Trade Me with weekly rent of more than $2,000. They are all in Auckland's plusher suburbs, Herne Bay, Parnell, Milford, and they have more than 3 bedrooms. Most have swimming pools. Some are on the beachfront. One even has an aquarium. One house in Epsom is advertised as the dream family home. It has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, split over 3 floors, a swimming pool and a 300-year-old front door from France. It's $2,500 a week, only $200 a week more than what Work and Income was being quoted for that room Tueni Murray and her family have been staying in. The most expensive property advertised on Trade Me in Papatoetoe, where L&B Park is a brand new 6-bedroom house for $880 a week, a little more than a third of what Tueni Murray's very basic hotel room is being quoted at.